All right, I'm live. I am live. We're waiting on a friend. My buddy DeAndre is going to join the panel. Oh, well, he said he wanted to, which is fine. I hope From the Sip comes in too. Show comments on stage. Oh, it's not available in the free plan. Okay, so if I pay for StreamYard, then they'll put the chats. Ooh, where's it at? Ooh, right here. Right there. They'll put the chats right here. But if it's for free, it's for me. I'm just doing the free stuff. So that's all I'm doing. Everybody can hear me. Everybody can do okay. There's somebody in. I don't know who it is. But welcome in, everybody. Everybody's welcome in. Please comment. Share your point of view. Like to see DeAndre Dobbs in the house. There he is. Did you get your coffee? When you get yourself situated, come on in, buddy. I got a very interesting story for you that you're going to find amusing. And I can't wait to tell you. So basically, it was my friend's 50th birthday party. I just got home a little bit ago. It wasn't his birthday party. I guess it was just me and him going out for his birthday to have dinner and sit down and talk. And he's from Chicago, so he wanted a Chicago dog. That's what I was saying, DeAndre. And I was explaining to the SIP about what okay, no, take your time. So I was explaining to the SIP about what exactly a Chicago dog was, because it's a very specific type of hot dog. And a lot of people say they got Chicago dogs, but they don't. They're not Chicago dogs. So there's like so many little things that have to go together, and all the ingredients have to go together. And if you don't have one of those ingredients, then it's not a Chicago dog. You can get close. Where we went, we got very close to a Chicago dog, but it wasn't a Chicago dog. You know, they used a sub roll instead of a poppy seed bun. They had green relish. They were out of sport peppers. They normally have the sport peppers, but they're out of the sport peppers. So other than that, if they were in stock with the sport peppers, the only thing that was really different about it than an actual Chicago dog would be the steamed poppy seed bun. They used a sub roll, and they didn't use the Vienna sausages. It had to be a Vienna beef sausage or hot dog. Sorry, that's what's one of the requirements for having a Chicago dog. So that is essentially that, you know. So I don't know. We had a good time though. I mean, I got to spend time with my friend. The kids, I had dinner ready for them. They knew I wasn't going to be home for dinner. They're old enough now, they can feed themselves. So that's good, you know. In that aspect, you know. It's a big difference when they go from being toddlers and you have to watch every move that they make, you know. It really is. It really is a big difference once they get older and they start becoming teenagers, and you can just, you know. So I came in, I was gonna have a few beers and then go to sleep. Essentially, that's it. Because I'm kind of Pretty tired. I got pretty burnt out this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I had worked 40 hours in 3 days, over 40 hours. So it was like, it was a crazy weekend for my first weekend back. And we had planned 2 months ago to go out on Saturday night. Um, he had a big birthday party with a lot of people at a restaurant, and I was supposed to go, me and my wife, and I had to work a wedding because when I got back to work, it was like a week going in that, excuse me 1 second. Hang on. All right. Yeah, Mr. Clean Face. This is, I'm still getting used to it. Honestly, I'm still getting used to it. But it is what it is, you know? Is what it is. So, yeah, I was hanging out. It was a pleasure to meet your friend, the Sip. And it's actually pretty cool that you guys are pretty much neighbors. That was really cool, DeAndre, you know, that I met him. Um, he clicked onto my channel and I clicked onto his, and we've been sharing the love one another. But I got a very fun story. I'm gonna wait until you're on to be able to tell you this because you'll appreciate this story for sure. So it's definitely a joy. Definitely. I appreciate you all the time. And it's fun that I met your best friend. That was really cool. You know, my best friend, he's actually been on a live with me, but nobody showed up. It was just me and him talking all night. The one that I went to go have dinner with tonight. So we went out. He wanted a Chicago hot dog. That's what he wanted because he was from Chicago. And the place that had the Chicago hot dogs that was here, they closed down because it was a family run business and the people were, I guess there was family sickness involved and they couldn't keep the restaurant running. So they closed it. They said temporarily and they're going to try to get it back up eventually. But that was our plan, was to go to this restaurant. I was going to drive to his house and hop in his car and we were going to go, and that didn't work out. So he just Googled number one. He Googled the number one place for Chicago hot dogs and we went there. And like I was saying, they weren't on the 100% on the Chicago hot dog, but they are probably the best version I've had in South Florida.
There is no single number one place for Chicago hot dogs, as the
Oh,
title is fiercely debated among locals and
why
critics.
is
The choice often
why
comes
is
down to preference for
why is the phone? Wow. I was just talking about Chicago hot dogs and then the phone started talking to me. That's crazy. So Been live 10 minutes. I think DeAndre, I think you're the only one that actually showed up. This is gonna be like me and him, my buddy that was talking about. We did a live. He came on StreamYard with me, and it was just me and him. Literally, nobody came in. But that's that's fine. I you know me, buddy. I don't care. But yeah, there's that was going on. I had my interesting morning. I got a story to tell about that. When you come on, I'll elaborate that story with you. It's been cold as hell here. And I was joking that you guys are probably wearing shorts, but it's 50 degrees here, and I'm freezing. I'm in jacket mode. It's probably warmer in the house. I'm not turning the heat on. I'm gonna save the bill, but yeah, I'm not really. Oh, I forgot I could show the chats. Here, let's go. Let's start from the top. Allie. Hey. Mr. Clean Face. Oh, I got a joke for you, DeAndre, too. You'll enjoy it, I think. I worked with this she was a lesbian cook, and it was up in northern Michigan. And oh, you're not in the room yet, though, right? Are you in the room, or am I missing you? It doesn't say you're in the room. DeAndre, are you in the? Are you connecting, or are you? Oh, you know why you don't see the link? Because I didn't freaking put the link up. I'm sorry. Invite guests. I am so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that makes some sense. Why you're not in the room. Yeah, my mistake. I haven't been on for a few minutes. So you see the link now, right? Now I'm waiting for you to. There you are. Back to the screen. Hey, DeAndre, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. So there's a few things that I wanted to share with you. I don't know where we should start. First off, I want to know, how cold is it up there in Mississippi, sir?
It's in the 20s.
And
It
here
is
I
in the
am thinking about being in the 50s.
Shit. My bad.
That's
Excuse
okay.
me.
No, I'm allowed. You can say fuck on here. I don't care.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all of that.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not censored.
Hold
So
on. I oughta. You know what I oughta do? I don't know if I could do it. I oughta what you call. You know how we do on Saturday night, so I can go back and watch my own content, or I can just come on your channel and rewatch this live. I don't
yes,
know.
what I found out though is, how like in Solomon's we can play it on our own lives. That's
Mhm.
because he pays. That's because he pays for it.
Oh
I
well,
don't.
I can
I
come on
don't
your.
pay for it, so
I
you can't stream.
I don't need her, but hey, that's okay. I can come back on your channel and watch it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I can actually throw up in the description. I can throw up your I can throw your name up. You know what I mean? In the description.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Let me set this phone down. I'm drinking coffee.
hmm.
Shit.
From the
Excuse me.
sip, from the sip was in the other live I was in before I switched over. So I
He
hope he comes back.
was.
I hope he comes back.
Maybe I can tell you. Let me see. Let me. Just hold on one second. I can let them know that I'm on this stream yard. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do what
still
you
be here.
do
I'm
what you
still
gotta
here.
do. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to invite him as well because I would love to meet him, you know.
Okay.
I would love if he's not camera shy, he'd come up on the panel, talk. Because me and him talked about having an interview, a one-on-one interview before. That would be interesting, you know,
Oh yeah, that would
just to
really be
see what his
amazing.
channel's about and stuff like that, and just talk to him about that. Maybe give him some advice that I can give. I don't have a lot of advice, but the advice I have, I'm willing to share, you know.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I understand that.
Hmm. And if you say he's good people with me, man. So I don't,
Oh yes,
I'm
he
down with that,
is. Like
you know.
he's one of my inspirations. Like he's one of the
You were saying that, yeah,
yes, he's one of the peoples that kept pushing me and giving me ideas. He is the first person, he is the person that told me about putting hashtags in my description box on what video I'm doing and who I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yep,
But I did not know when you put hashtags, that gives people's something that gives people's an easier way to find your channel, pretty much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, definitely. I've learned that.
But
Um,
I messaged him, so I don't know if he gonna respond, and I don't know did he have something to do, but I messaged him to let him know.
no, that's okay. I invited him to come and that was it. He was on the other live that I was just on, you know,
Yeah.
on the phone. But I prefer
Well,
this. I prefer being able to talk to somebody. You know what I
well,
mean?
I'm gonna go on to tell you this. Sometimes he is like, sometimes, well, he's not camera shy, but in his recent content, he has been doing videos with the camera, and he's been doing a spectacular job. Every video that he has
Yeah.
uploaded and posted, I have like literally tuned in. Like
Well,
it
I
doesn't matter.
looked. He didn't have that many videos up, but I looked at some of them. I can't. I don't remember any off the top of my head, to be honest with you. But I did check
He
him out.
he is an
Actually, because
instructor.
he subbed to me after your live. I think we were talking, and then I subbed
Speaking of
right back to him. You know.
speaking of that. Can you believe I have not even watched it live yet that we did?
Oh, the live that we were together,
I haven't.
or that I was on.
Oh my goodness. I haven't had the time to watch it yet, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm trying to get in the habit of rewatching my content that I do.
It's a good idea. You know why? Because you just see things. You know what I mean? It's like when I'm cooking, I notice I'm always doing this, and people are seeing the back of my freaking head, and I'm like, that's not a good video, you know?
Uh-uh.
But I'm learning from it, from all the stuff that I'm doing, you know. So
You basically just learning from your mistakes and what you can improve the next time. And
yes,
listen,
but you're not gonna see them if you don't rewatch your videos and
Ye-
you see.
Yeah, actually tonight, I think I'm actually going to watch a couple of my videos. Can you believe that I actually uploaded a video at like 6 o'clock this morning? Or actually,
I beat you. I was up at like 5 o'clock doing it. Did you know that? I was making breakfast for my kids this morning. That's actually the story that I wanted to tell you.
I think I went back to sleep. I went back to sleep. I was back to sleep at that time.
Are
I
you
think
ready
I
for
woke
this?
up. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm still here.
I got a story for you about that. You know, you let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Do 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 do. So I don't know if you can hear me, DeAndre, but oh, there you are.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I got up this morning early. My wife's been out of town. She's gonna be out of town for a week, and normally she takes care of the kids in the morning. She drops them off at school. She does all that stuff. Okay, I'm Mr. Mom now. Now, wife's out of town. I got to take care of the kids, make sure they get to school. First thing I do, I wake up at like 4 o'clock and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm up. I'm up. I get up. So I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Get up and I say, well, their first day with me being in charge, I'm gonna do something nice. I'm gonna make them some bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, so the kids are sleeping. And I was like, well, I might as well go live. Why the hell not? Let's see who's up, So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting in the thing. I'm kind of whispering while I'm all making. I'm being quiet, but the kids got to still get up for school, right? And I'm making their bacon, egg, and cheese, and then finally I'm like, they're not getting up. I gotta go wake up Lily because she's gonna be. I said, Lily, what time you got to go to school? She said, Dad, it's a holiday. There's no school today. Oh my God.
Listen, that lets you know you're not used to doing that duty in the morning.
Oh no. And on my live, I looked at the camera and I said, first dad mistake of the week. You know?
And look, don't feel bad because
No, I don't.
when
They had
you
they had breakfast when they did wake up. So I was like, all right, girls, all right, there's your breakfast. When you get up, eat it. I gotta go to work.
because when you're not used to doing a task like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
First off, excuse the background, okay? But that's not the reason we here. That's not the reason we here. We're not here to pay attention to my background. Um, but when you're not used to doing a task, it's pretty much just like you don't know whether you coming or going. So you didn't know.
Yep.
But that does not exclude you that you're not a perfect, that you're not a perfect father, that you're not a father, because you are part of your kids lives. That's the most important thing, that you was able to cook them breakfast and that you was able to share that memory with them. Like, that's the
It's just
most
they were
important
pissed
thing.
off at me because I woke them up and they got to sleep in. Their one day to sleep in on a vacation day, and it was like, oh,
Oh, well, you screwed
they
up
were
then, didn't you?
mad. Because one of them got up right away and ate before I left. She scarfed it down and then went back right back to bed.
Right back to sleep.
Yeah.
Let me
So,
turn this Roku. I'm turning my Roku on. I'm still. Oh
oh, you got
shit.
your TV on?
No, I got it off. That's why it looks so dark.
Oh, wait, wait. You're black?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
Are you a black man? I didn't know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Roku reflection. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It ain't the first time. It's not the first time. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm. Do what you gotta do, man. If you gotta run out.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere. I'm about to hook this Roku up. If I can
Oh,
turn this TV light on.
yeah.
This hot pot of coffee. I done drink.
Ooh, a
I'm
hot
put
pot of coffee. Getting
this
down.
the
I
jar
think
you
if I drank a cup of coffee right now. All right, what time is it? Is it 9 or 10 at your place where
nine
you're at?
eleven 9:11.
It's 9. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. If
Yeah.
I drink if I drink a pot of coffee or if I drink a cup of coffee, no way I'm sleeping till like 3 o'clock in the morning. You
Oh,
know?
me too. Oh, me too. I'm gonna be up for a while.
Yeah. That's
Best
how bad
believe.
the caffeine affects me because I cut it out. I stopped drinking coffee, you know.
Oh well,
I
I'm
had
not
to
stop.
because I had ulcers, so I had to stop drinking coffee.
Oh
But
well, let me
ooh,
tell. Well, I'm gonna go on and tell you now. I'm not stopping drinking coffee till I'm not here no more. I'm sorry. I can't
well,
give
when
up.
you have ulcers though, when you have medical things that are happening, you kind of got to step back. You know, I stopped drinking hard liquor and I stopped
Good.
drinking coffee, and it got rid of my ulcers. You know what? Beer
Hmm.
was okay. Beer and tea are okay. So I drink tea now in the morning, and I drink beer in the evenings.
1 second. Hold on. All right.
Do what you gotta do. Hey, do you like the title of the live?
I do. It's amazing.
I thought the sip was gonna join us. I was gonna say, hey, it's boys' night out.
He was on the phone. I think he was on a phone call.
Okay. Well,
He
I
was on
hope
a phone call.
I hope he joins. I hope he actually comes into the panel. That would be really cool. Then I could actually meet him. Are you comfortable? You talk to him on a regular basis,
Hmm.
like on the phone?
Yeah, like we actually like whenever our schedules is free,
Yeah,
we actually pick a time and we talk on the phone.
that's good. That's good. So you're close friends then.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's really cool. I think it would be freaking really awesome if I actually got to meet him while you were here too, and you guys can tell stories or whatever. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Uh-huh.
My daughter or my niece, I'm sorry, just graduated firefighter school on Saturday or Sunday.
Well, that is wonderful. Congratulations.
I am so proud. I'm a proud uncle. Big time. Big time with her.
First I thought you said your daughter. I'm like, wait a minute, how old is your oldest daughter?
My oldest daughter is in her
Hmm.
30s.
Brandon. Really?
My wife, well, it's my oldest. She's my stepdaughter, but she's my daughter. I've raised her since she was little. But yeah, she's in her 30s now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. My bad. I didn't know.
My wife's younger than me. She had her when she was 17, you know.
Hmm.
Um she had another daughter that passed away,
Oh wow.
and then she had my youngest stepdaughter, which is now 21 years old, you know. And then her and I had We actually had 4 children together, but 2 of them passed away. So my youngest is 13 years old and the middle one is 15 years old. So,
Okay, okay, I got you.
all right. But we had a lot of miscarriages and stuff like that. She had to actually give birth to a child that was 8 months that passed inside of her. And that really sucked, you know. But it's something that's common that happens, miscarriages, but
Mhm.
it's people don't like to talk about it. And but it's common, you know. It happens. The genetics just don't match up, and you know. Anyways, all right. Let's talk about some happier things. Let's
Okay,
do
okay, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
that.
I did not know I was going to be on an episode of your show today.
I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are.
Listen, like I said I wanted to do some collabs in 2025, and believe me, it's slowly happening. Like I've been,
Hmm.
collaborating and interacting with other content creators. That's simply amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna give you one advice where I got a lot of followers from, I got a lot of support from. It's The Source. Have you seen The Source?
Oh yeah, I know the source. I know the source.
Yeah, go up on him on his Sundays when he's doing his wheel and stuff, you know. I Yeah, just go up on Sundays, just hang out for a little bit. You'd be surprised how many people just come pop in just to, you know, boom. And I got he does the wheel. I don't know if you've ever seen the wheel before that he
I
does.
actually seen his thumbnail as the wheel.
Okay. Do you know what that wheel is?
Uh-uh.
Every Sunday, he spins the wheel, and it's all YouTube content creators, anybody that's in his chat, and he tells everybody, go support this guy on Monday when they spin the wheel. This is the guy. Boom, boom, boom. I won the wheel last week. And I said,
C- Congratulations.
I'm not trying to get monetized. I said, I want to pass it. And I passed it. And I passed it to the other guy. I passed it to Rudy, who's a gentleman that has autism. Um, really nice guy, but he's got his own channel, stuff like that. I was like, I'm passing it to Rudy, you know. So that's what I did. But if you get in there, you support other people's channel. His channel is all about little channels supporting each other, and it it's working. It works. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you get out there, you get over there, and then you get your names. People like you. People might not like you. Who knows? You know, DeAndre. You
Oh
know how
yeah.
life is. You know how life is. Some
Oh
people like
yeah.
you, some people don't. And that's all right. Right? We just
That's
move
true.
on. We just move on.
Exactly. Like
I don't expect everybody to like me. I know I'm an asshole to some people, you know?
that's what I tell people. I say I didn't come here to be like, and I'm gonna go on and say this. I know it's a bunch of peoples that don't like me, but I didn't come here to be like. I
Why
I
do
did
you
not
care?
come here.
Why do you care if they don't like you? If
Oh,
they
trust
don't
me.
like you, why do you give a rat's ass about what?
Trust me. I listen. Trust me. I don't give two flying fucks.
Exactly,
I don't ran out of
exactly.
so many fucks. I can't even get no more. I can't even give no more because I don't ran out of them.
Oh, where's that? Oh, I had that on one of my lives. It was a ticket. It said my last fuck to give, and it gave a little thing.
Listen, I like literally like I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm
of
an
course.
Aquarius, and I've been reading stuff upon Aquariuses, and one thing that us Aquariuses do, we very blunt, and we do not care what we say to a person. It doesn't matter if it's in their face or what. Like when I literally say I don't give a flying fuck, I really mean that. And when I say
Mhm.
I don't give a flying fuck to this person, this person, this person, I truly mean that, and there is no going back. I don't care because it's like
No,
once
I'm with you too. I'm with you 100% because I'm DeAndre. We got one life to live.
exactly
That's it. And you know
like
what? You're not gonna make everybody happy, but you can make one
mm-mm,
person. You can make one person happy.
and that's me
Exactly.
because one thing about me, I used to be the type of person that did not have rough skin. I didn't always have tough skin. I'm not ashamed to say it. I used to be the type of person that did not take accountability, but as I got older and went through situations, I had to
Yeah.
shake my head or the mouth and be like, you know what? I gotta take accountability. If I'm wrong, I gotta take accountability. I gotta be
Yeah.
responsible and take the L because I'm wrong and it's nobody else's fault but mine. So I have to learn from that, and that's why I am the way I am now because I learned from my mistakes. I can admit if I'm wrong. I'm not ashamed to
Me
say if
too.
I was wrong, I was wrong. But that's what we do. We learn.
You
But
know what's
at this
better?
point,
Do you know what's better than learning from your mistakes is learning from other people's mistakes. That's even
yep,
better.
yep, that's
And that's
true.
why that's why on my channel, I try to put that out and I say, hey, listen, these are the mistakes I've made in life. When I talk to Solomon at night,
Hmm.
I'm not bragging about all the crappy shit that I had to do to get by. I'm just saying, hey, there's other ways to do it, you know? And
Exactly.
sometimes it doesn't come off that way, I know, because me and Solomon are joking, and then me and Solomon gets you know how we get, you know?
Yeah.
But I think Solomon, even though he's 10 years older than me, we've had similar experiences, and when me and him start connecting on those and we start talking about them, I'm not glorifying any of those by any means, you know what I mean? But it's just it's I, he grew up in the ghetto. I didn't grow up in the ghetto, but I lived in the ghetto, and I have very similar experience. Everything that he's talking about, I'm like, yep, yep, I know, you know. But
If this my thing, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but
no, not at all. I'm done.
if I may say this,
Hmm.
I feel like this. If you cannot share your experiences, how things was before you got up when you were down, that means are you ashamed to share those experiences with people's? Is it because you scared what they gonna say or what they gonna think of you? Because if that's the case, then fuck them.
Most people are though. Most people are very, they're either ashamed of their past or they don't want to talk about things that were hard for them, you know,
Hmm. Like
and they don't want to do 'em, you know.
like me, for instance, I went through some things that I basically will not ever, 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 ever disclose on your channel, my channel, or nobody else's channel. That's
Your
something
privacy.
that's something I'm definitely taking with me because that was a hard, hard situation for me. Is I'm still
That's your right. Everybody, nobody's got nobody has to share. You don't
mm-mm,
have to share. If there's something that you got that's inside of you, something that happened, that's your personal business. First off, me, my personal business, all my mistakes that I've made in my life, I don't mind putting out because I'm a better person because of it. Number one, I haven't had anything so hard that threw me to the floor. You understand what I'm saying, DeAndre? I've
mhm.
never had anything happen to me that threw me to the floor. I've had a lot of stuff that came close throughout my life, but you know what? I'm 50 years old almost. I'm gonna turn 49 in in a month. I'm gonna turn 49 years old, sir. You know, half a century almost. And
And you look 29.
well, thank you, thank you. Did you see those pictures that I was posting up on my lives? I had some old pictures that I was posting them up.
I just got the pictures that you sent me on the Instagram.
Oh, with the wild hair
Yeah, I was like, who the
when I
hell is
had
this?
hair.
Yeah, I was like, who the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was like. I was like, who the hell is this? Then I have to take a good look. I'm like, oh, that's Brandon.
Yeah, that was me. That
That's
was
when
me.
you hit that's when you had her and you had a little weight on you too.
Yeah, yeah. I guess so. Yeah, actually, I guess so. Yeah, I guess I've been losing. Well, no, I've actually gained weight, but I was more fit. I guess you could say. I was more fit back then. I was working construction, DeAndre. So you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So DeAndre, I've actually
Uh-huh.
got a question for you. It's kind of personal, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but that's it. Um, when I grew up and I was in high school, um, my best friend was a gay man. Okay,
Hmm.
and I grew up in that environment because they had a different lifestyle. You know what I mean? He had different
Hmm.
mentors and he had different things. He he knew he was gay. Um, hold on one second. DeAndre, I'm sorry. When you're
Uh-oh.
ready, I'll be back.
Okay.
My daughter's upset because I'm smoking in the construction room. She came in and started yelling at me. So no more smoking in here for me. But I mean, she's right, but it's a construction zone, so yeah. Anyways, so my question for you, DeAndre, though, was I grew up with him and I saw as a teenager what he had to go through and what he did, but When was the first time that you actually became open? And how old
Maybe
were you? How old were you?
um 25.
25.
And
That's late.
I know, but listen, let me just say this. I don't know how many people's gonna be watching, but I'm gonna go on and say this.
Right now, zero. So
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I ain't worried. Well, I'm gonna say this. Being a part of two communities, the black community and the LGBTQ community, let's just say
mhm.
it's a lot of disagreements, homophobia, transphobia, this and that and the third.
Yep.
It's a long history. I'm gonna say that, but me being
Mm,
25, and it was 2020 when I came out. It was actually May the 24th, actually, when
mhm.
I basically came out. And when I did that, it was a big relief and I was free. Now, I
Yep.
know it was some people's that did not like it, that wasn't gonna like it, that probably still don't like it, that probably still ain't got used to the fact, but it ain't for them to like. It's like basically my life.
Yeah.
And I will say this, I'm still learning a lot of things, but when I did that and took that step and did that, that basically took a big hunk off my shoulders.
Burden
I
off your chest.
know,
Yes, sir.
yes, and I know
Hmm.
with everything that's going on that has been happening in our community, both of the communities, the LGBTQ community and the black community, regardless of what, with everything that we've had going on in our community, I know what I signed up for. And that's just who I am. Like,
You ready to
I
take the
even,
plunge?
yes. And I will say this, at a time when I was younger, before I went through all these stages, I did go through a stage where I tried to fight those urges and say, no, I'm not like this, I'm not like this. But it was not working because I basically
Was it
knew.
because you're was it because that your environment around you was anti-gay? You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm. I'm going to say,
Was that the reason
basically, I'm gonna be honest with you. Basically, it's pretty much a lot of reasons. I'm not gonna put out too much, but I'm gonna be
no, you
safe
don't
on
have
here,
to.
okay?
You put out what you put out what you want. I appreciate you
But
sharing, you
oh,
know.
you very welcome, because I'm pretty sure with what I'm sharing, some people can basically relate to and take in. But
That
what I'm going to say is the situations that happened to me, which what I told you that I pretty much is not going to disclose about, that I'm not going to talk about pretty much. I think those situations, that traumatic situations that's happened to me, I had it happen to me twice. Twice.
you had the bad experiences twice.
Yes, by both, but it happened to me by both genders, and I was a little kid, so I I pretty much, it's kind of,
No, I
if you
understand. I
I'm
understand,
gonna
buddy.
I'm gonna
And
I'm
I
just gonna say
feel
this. I'm
horrible
just gonna
about that.
I'm gonna say this. If you put two and two together, I'm pretty sure you can comprehend what I'm
Well, I know
saying.
100% what you're saying. I know 100% what you're saying.
I will say this. I think when that situation happened to me, and pretty much the environment that I was around, I was scared to be myself at a younger age, because you always hear people talking about, oh no, I don't, we don't do that around here, that ain't allowed, this and that and the third, we's not doing that.
Yeah.
Basically, I had to fight those urges and to be like, no, I'm not like this. But I knew deep down what I liked it and what I was close to and immune to. That's who I am and that's what I was. And,
Yeah.
I had to learn it, and still I'm learning. And I'm just hoping that who's ever watching this video and
This
who's
is
ever. been through the situation that I have, I'm hoping that my words, my guidance, my advice could help them. I know it might not help everybody, and I know it might not be in a way where people can understand, but it's a way that I can understand, that I can teach peoples and tell peoples and this and that and the third. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say this after years of going through stuff, I just have to, have to be strong, have to be strong. And I'm happy that I'm able to share the experience.
I'm happy
And
you
that's
are too. I'm happy you are too, brother. I'm giving you a
thank
high
you.
five. I'm giving you a high five.
Because and that's it on and that's it on that note about that. That's all I'm gonna pretty much, say on that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You actually you shared a lot, and I do appreciate that. Um, yeah, because like I said, I got my friend. He passed away a few years ago. He got into heroin and ended up, you know,
I'm sorry to do that.
ODing over that. But um, he was one of his. He was one of my. He was my best friend growing up. And
Mhm,
but yeah, he was in that lifestyle. I don't think he had to deal with the situations that you did by any
mhm.
means, you know.
I'm
But at a young age, he realized that he didn't. Before he was a teenager, he wasn't attracted to girls. You know, he was
mhm.
attracted to men.
And
Okay,
mhm.
go ahead,
I just
ask
want
your
to
question.
share this. I just want to share this
Hmm.
because I think I talked about this in my recent video. The recent video, the live that I did that you joined and Pretty joined and from the SIP joined. I end up doing a video that was 57 minutes long regarding to those topics that I didn't get to address.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah, I just want to share this. I feel like this, regardless of how a person live their life in public and private,
yep,
that does not make them less of a human being. They're still human.
not
We
at
are
all,
still
not at all.
peoples. And I really feel like this, because I'm gonna say this. I know I might get dragged, but I'm going to say this. A lot of people say you're gonna have to go with the Lord, go to the Lord with that. And this what I'm gonna say about that. I believe in the good Lord, and this what I'm gonna say about that. You don't know what that person and the good Lord, you don't know what type of relationship that they have together. You don't know what type of relationship that person and God have. God might can understand that person in a way that we can't understand other people's. We don't know those situations what a person going through, and
Yes,
regardless of the fact
100%.
whether a person don't agree with the lifestyle that you live, agree with what profession you do, it ain't for you to like. Either you can respect it or accept it, or pretty much
Yeah,
just move on and go to hell on and live your life.
DeAndre,
Because
I lived in a house with 4 strippers.
mm, what are you for real?
Yeah, no, I'm dead for real. Yeah. I lived in a house and there were 4 strippers that lived there. And you know what? They didn't
Hmm.
have relations with their clients or whatever, whoever was paying them when they were on the stage shaking their thing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They were some wild party people after. Hold on one second. Daughter's coming in. Yes.
Lord,
I apologize, DeAndre.
it's okay. I was
My
watching
daughter's
my
so mad that I was smoking in the room. She's so
Lord.
mad.
Listen,
I got in
I
trouble. I got my hand slapped. You know,
ooh,
she's mad at me.
as a
I forgot what
person,
I even forgot what we were talking about. I'm sorry.
you
She
was
threw
talking
me
about
off.
you was talking about you lived in a house with four strippers and they didn't have relations with their clients.
Oh no, no, yeah, they didn't have relations with their clients, but when they got out of work, they were party animals, you know.
Hmm.
So I lived in a very party oriented house, you know. When they went to work, it was all about business, it was all about work, and it was all about teasing them, getting the money from them, and that's what blew my mind is that people are just going there throwing their paychecks at them
It ain't even that
just to
deep.
see them naked for a little bit,
Listen,
and boom, that's it.
if
They just as soon as you're out of money, as soon as you stop throwing the money, guess what? They're right out the back door. They're going home.
why would I want to go
It don't
pay for
matter
some?
how much money you throw at them.
Why would I
Go
want
ahead.
to go somewhere and pay for somebody to get naked when you can go and watch getting naked for free online? I'm just saying. Or better
Well,
get or
back
better
in
get
my
buy a
day, it
magazine.
wasn't. Well, wait. Back then, it wasn't so prominent. You didn't have that many channels to do it. However, my best friend, guess what he did? He opened up the first gay porn site on the internet. Let me rephrase that. Maybe not the first, one of the first. Okay. I was a video editor for him on that.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guess what I got to do? I got to edit videos, not videos. I'm sorry. I edited pictures. Back then it was pictures were the like little photos, I guess you could say. And I would put up I was the advertiser for the site, you know? And yeah, and I would have to go br- bring it over to him and he would be like, "No, that guy's too hairy. Get that guy out of there." You know? We want young men. We want this. You're giggling, but yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
I didn't know because I'm not a gay man. I don't know what's attractive, but he would say like, "No, this guy's," you know.
Mhm.
And I would edit the videos, you know. I like literally would do the advertisement for that. But yeah. So technically, I worked in the gay porn industry, you know. Technically. When you break it down, I mean I did, you know.
Let's just say you worked in an adult entertainment uh profession for a little bit.
Yeah.
Did,
But specifically for men.
okay.
So it was yeah. I got uncomfortable. First thing he did to me when I started day one is he pulled up a picture and there was a giant, and I said, and he goes, I need you to look at that because if you can't handle this, you can't work here. And I was like, okay, I'm a
You
little intimidated, but
you
hey,
you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready.
it took me about 30 seconds to get ready, you know, in all honesty, it didn't bother me. I've been in a locker room before. I've been in jail. That was the scariest piece. DeAndre, I don't know if you ever remember I was talking on Solomon's project when
Hmm.
when you go to jail, all right, you got to get they put you in a shower with everybody else that's getting in. You know, there's like 10
Oh
guys
yeah. Yeah,
in a
they
row.
have it. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going. And they always say, don't drop the soap.
Yeah, yeah. But no, but when you get an intake, there's like three cops watching everybody, and then you got to go into this shower room, and the guy that was standing next to me, he was a little black man, probably about up to here on me. Where's it? Up to here on me. And that motherfucker was a tripod, if you know what I mean. And I was like, all I could think of is a little scared little 18-year-old white boy getting in the jail cell, and I'm going, oh shit.
But you know what they got? But you know what they got me thinking about?
What's that?
You saw the movie White Chicks.
Mm-mm.
You
I haven't
still ain't
seen that
watched.
movie.
Oh, you ain't watched that movie before?
No. What's the
It's
name of
that
it? White Cheeks?
White Chicks with
Or White
Marlon
Chick?
Wayne's son. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Yeah, oh yeah, where they
and,
pretend to be white chicks. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's this part when you just said that. You know that part. You know what part I'm about to say when he said.
No, no. I don't remember the movie, but go
But
ahead.
I'm just gonna say this part. No, no offense.
No offense.
When Terry Crews tell that girl, easy white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt. No offense, that's really was in the movie.
Yeah. No,
All right,
that's right.
let me stop. Let me stop. I just had to put that out.
No, 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 that's good. I'm glad you're adding it in. I'm sorry the SIP didn't join back in with us.
He
Actually,
might have got caught up doing
well, you
something.
realize that actually nobody came in and joined us. It's just me and you talking, you know.
Well, guess what? Hey, we our own party.
Hey, I'm all right with that. I'm all right
And
with
guess
that.
what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Even if nobody watches, I can go back and watch over and over. I give you your own views. I keep viewing and viewing and viewing and viewing. I even get you up to
We're
20
sharing
views.
a lot of stuff personally to one another. So it's kind of okay that nobody is here,
Yeah,
right? Right? You know what I
yeah,
mean? We're getting a little
yeah,
deep. So that
yeah.
may I mean that's okay with me. I gotta go pee though. Can you wait a minute?
Hmm.
All right. You remember when you had to go out on your live?
Hmm.
Um, I was trying to run it for you. I want you to try to run it for me, okay?
I got
All right, thanks, bud. I'll
you.
be
You
right
right?
back.
Okay, I got you.
I'll be right back.
All right. So y'all, this is Brandon of Palm Beach Live, and I'm the special guest, DDTS. And it is so wonderful that we are here. I'm just so happy to be a part of this establishment. I'm so happy to be a part of this live. I'm just so happy to be able to be a guest. We've discussed a lot of things, so I'm just so happy to be here. You know, I done had me another sip of coffee, which I'm gonna have me a cookie or something. I'm gonna have me a cookie. I'm watching a TV. Mas aí fica, olha só. Então, meet a ground cracker. I think there's Brandon coming back, but it's been a wonderful experience being on this wonderful episode. And I'm hoping more to come. And I'm just very proud of Brandon of Palm Beach. I'm very
All
proud
right.
of each and everybody that
I'm
has.
sorry. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Homes.
you're not gonna smell it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go away. I promise. It'll go away.
And he
Oh,
goes the
can you hear me?
co-host now.
Sorry. I got
Oh, graham cracker.
it. What are you eating?
A graham cracker.
Okay. Hey, I took my buddy out. He's from Chicago, and he had a Chicago hot dog. We had to go to a place. We had to find a place to go to get this. Have you ever
Hot
had a
dog.
Chicago hot dog?
Actually, I haven't, and I don't. I'm not a fan of hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs. I eat polar sausages with onion, and I like polar sausages. I don't like hot
Okay.
dogs.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry, but listen, but don't let that take away the story
no, no,
that you
no,
want
no.
to
I'm just
tell.
saying, my buddy's from Chicago, and they make hot dogs in Chicago in a very certain specific way, and it's got all these ingredients on it. And he's been in Florida for the last 30 years. He actually lived with me at the stripper house too. And anyways, um,
Mm, 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 mm.
he he I just took him out for his 50th birthday. It was his 50th birthday last week. I wasn't able to attend because I had to do a wedding. I had to work, but
Mhm.
um, tonight I had the time off. He had the time off, and me and him went and we had a Chicago dog together at this place. It's supposed to be the Chicago dog place. So just interesting.
That's amazing. I'm happy that you had fun.
I did. I got a little bit. Well, my wife's not home anymore right now. She's gone for the week. She's traveling. You know, and yeah, I guess I guess you could say I'm lonely. You know what I mean? I didn't have
I
anybody to talk to tonight.
I understand. Listen, I can relate every night. I understand.
Mhm.
If I'm not messaging nobody on Instagram, Snapchat, this and that and the third, and if I'm not doing no YouTube video, I ain't talking to nobody because my phone be so dry. Don't nobody want to talk. So I said, you know what? It's all right. More time for me.
Well, I think that way, but I'm a social person, and I like to be talking and stuff like that. And usually, when my wife's home, I talk with her. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I guess it's just kind of now that she's gone for the week, I'm screwed. The kids, all they want to do is yell at me for stuff. They're teenagers now, so they don't. I try to deal with them. Or let me rephrase that. I try to relate with them, but I'm just their old man. They don't want to have to deal with me, which is unfortunate. They stopped hugging me, and that made me really sad. You know, I go
I
give them
under
a hug, and they're like, "Dad, stop! No."
you be embarrassing them.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is though is they said that, you know, before I started doing this on YouTube, they said, I want to be a YouTube star. I said, you want to be a YouTube star? Cool. They said, I guess I want to be a YouTube star too. Why not? Hey. And I jumped in and they don't want it. No, no, don't put my face on the thing. Don't do, don't do, don't visit. Okay. no problem. I'm not gonna do it. But it's just so funny to me that they wanted to be the YouTube star, and I'm the one that's actually doing it.
And
Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a star, but I'm just saying
no,
I'm the one that's taking the steps. You know?
yeah. And I'm gonna go on to tell you. I'm gonna go on
Mhm.
to tell you this. Um, I'm going to tell you this. Um, shit. What the hell I was gonna say? Give me 1 second. Let me get it
That's
together.
okay.
You can tell I'm getting old.
No, it's
Um,
okay. Trust me, you got a long way to go, brother. I
um,
think I got 20 years on you almost, right? I'm turning 50
I'm
soon.
30, so
Yeah, I got 20 years on you, brother.
yeah. I used to be camera shy. Well, I'm not
Mhm.
shy no more. But I think the difference is when you've had practice, like we've both had practice being on camera,
Mhm.
it gets better with time, when you recording
Oh yeah,
videos
you
and
get more
stuff.
comfortable. You get more comfortable with it for sure.
And I done
Not only that, DeAndre, um, when I have to go into meetings at work, I am more assertive. I used to be I was a shy person growing up as a kid. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was a shy person. I am a very social person and I can relate to people. I relate to people one on one better than I do in groups. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
so now because I've been on YouTube and I've got that camera shyness out of my way, I've got no problem when there's a meeting going on where I used to just sit back and just not say anything. Now I get up and I'm like, "Hey guys, how you doing? Blah 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 blah." I do my whole thing, and I can talk in the meeting, and I can actually get my point across and stuff like that, and give them something to think about. Granted, they're the managers, but do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That I actually through YouTube, I learned how to be a better speaker, a better person. You know.
Mhm. I definitely get that. I understand that.
Mhm.
Oh my.
As soon as my daughter smells a cigarette smoke, I'm gonna be in trouble again. But I blocked the
Well, guess what? If it means that much to you, just let me stay on here. Just keep me on here. If she smell it, come in. Just leave me on here because I don't want you to go through this alone.
No, it's okay. Because
I was
I put a towel underneath the door, so I'm not gonna go through the house. I got the window open.
if they
So
if they if they do you got a fire alarm, fire extinguisher, or whatever the thing is?
a fire extinguisher?
What the thing is that go like beep
Fire
when
extinguisher. Oh, a fire alarm. No.
yeah.
No, no, not in this room. This room's under construction.
Oh,
You
okay.
want to see it? I'll show it to you. Oh,
Okay.
I gotta move the thing around. Oh.
No, you didn't have to go through all that trouble.
Those are the plans that are on the wall because this is getting built. So, um, but basically, the room, if you look, you see all the drywall's not done just quite yet. You know, you see that? That's why I call this my studio because it's just. And the bathroom, the tile, we got the tile done. We got the shower done. I got the toilet installed.
Oh, that's
Um,
nice.
I don't have the cabinet done yet though, but yeah, but it's all in the process of being it's still in construction. It's not usable yet. You know, what I would love to have done is while my wife was gone, have it all done, but that ain't gonna happen. because number one, I got to do most of the work because we can't afford to pay somebody. Somebody wanted $14,000 to do the fucking drywall in here, and I looked at them and I was like,
You can do
no,
that your damn self.
exactly. I said I could do that.
Yeah. The fuck?
So,
You can do
well,
that your damn
the
self.
yeah, well, the point is I don't have as much time anymore. You know, I had
See,
it during the summer, and you know what happened? I'm not gonna lie to you. During the summer, I started drinking real heavy. I was supposed to quit, but DeAndre, I started drinking real heavy, and I just started settling down from it. You know?
listen, listen. I'm gonna say this, okay?
Uh huh.
Who am I or anybody to judge? We all gonna go through hardships. And we gonna do things that we think is good that's gonna help us get through it. Cause I went through that. I went through a situation like that myself when I used to work at the grocery store. I had stuff going on with me. I used to drink every day after work. And I used to have coworkers ask me, DeAndre, you been drinking every day after work. Are you okay? Hell no, I wasn't okay because I was going through shit.
Yeah.
Life was life, and okay.
Yep.
So I cannot. I'm not gonna drag you or anything. I'm just gonna say, hey, you a grown man. You was doing what you felt like you needed to do
Just to get by. Yeah.
just to get by. I don't care if you drunk a whole. I don't care if you drunk a 40. You did it just to get by.
DeAndre, I drank 24 beers, two
What you
nights in a
say?
row. 2 nights in a row, 24 beers. A case of beers, 2 nights in a row
Oh, you got me beat.
in the summer. Well, I'm a little bit older than you, man. Come on.
I know, but
Wait till
look,
you get my age. Wait till you get my age, and then say it.
I drink. I drink. I like wine. I'm a wine drinker and a
If
ENJ.
I drink wine, if I drink wine, my pants are off. I'm running through the streets, and it gets a little crazy.
I
I
can't
stay
tell
away
you.
from the wine. I stay
I
away
can't.
from the wine.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you my experiences when I drink wine. Let's just say when I drink wine, I'm a whole nother person,
I hear you, man. I hear you.
and I'm
I
just gonna
stuck to
leave it.
beer. I used to drink vodka, and when I do vodka shots and stuff like that. But
Nope. Nope. I learned my lesson with vodka. I was 22. I'm gonna tell one more story.
sure, sure.
I'm gonna try to. I ain't trying to rush off or anything. I'm gonna probably stay on here to about 10, 20, 15, 10, 20, if that's okay.
You stay as long as you want to stay. When
Okay.
you gotta go, man. I'm not gonna. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate talking with you. Even though, look at that, we got 0 views. It's just me and you. You know
And
what I
this
mean?
told.
But that's okay with me. That's all right with me. I don't mind. You know, I like
Okay. I
sharing
just
with you. I like talking with you.
thank you. I just want to let you know, but I think I'm gonna stay on the 10, 15. But till it's time for me to leave, I'm gonna tell you my story. What happened to me in vodka.
Sure,
I
by
was
all means.
20. I was 22 years old, and I was having a drink. I drank some vodka and some juice. I was
Mhm.
already feeling ready. So when
Yeah,
I drank it that night, I was feeling ready. I drank it that night with nothing wrong. I was just up and dancing. I was young. I was naive. And so when I woke up that morning, like around by 5:30, 6 o'clock, some felt sour on my stomach. I had my head was hurting. I had to throw up. This is me. I'm literally getting on my knees, crawling to the bathroom in my drawers,
I've done it. I've done it.
in my damn underwear, crawling on my knees to get to the bathroom because I had to throw up. And I knew right then what did it. It was that vodka. And you know what I said? I said, I don't care what nobody said. I said, I'm never drinking again. I'm never drinking again. Lies I told.
Well, I did the same thing with tequila, and I can't even if somebody walks by with tequila, if I can smell it, it makes me sick still because I drank so much of it.
Oh wow.
DeAndre, I've got a very funny story to tell you. It's an adult story. Are you ready? Are you okay with that?
Go ahead, we grown. We grown.
So I went to this party and my friend was posting it and or having this Halloween party, dress up party. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, when I knocked on her door and came, I had a scooter at the time. I didn't have a car, but I just had to go to work at the club where I was working at. This was 20 years ago. It was before my marriage. Let me
Mhm.
please iterate that right off the bat. Okay.
Okay.
So I knock on the door and it's a Halloween party. It's a costume party. And I go in and it's my friend. She's a large woman, you know. The first guy, the guy that opens the door that welcomes me in is a man, and all he's got on is a Speedo, a bunch of glitter on his body, and a pair of wings. Pair of wings. Is a fairy. And his buddy comes around the corner wearing a Speedo, glitter, and wings. And I'm like, oh, hey, how you guys doing? Happy Halloween. You know? And they
Who was
welcome
they? The
me in.
fairy odd parents?
What's that?
Who was they? The fairy odd parents?
No, they were just fairies.
Listen,
They were
I've
adult
been.
fairies. They were adult fairies. They
Oh,
had
oh,
bulges.
oh,
They
okay.
had they had. I'm not joking. They had speedos on. You know,
But listen,
and I'm sitting in the party, and I'm hanging out, and I'm talking to my friend, and it's all DeAndre. It's all men. It's all men of a certain persuasion. Do you understand what I'm saying?
mm,
She was the only woman in the entire party, which is fine with me. I don't, I told you, I grew up in that environment. I wasn't uncomfortable by any means in that situation, you know?
mhm.
So I was hanging out with all the guys all night she said, hey, just crash in my bed when you're ready. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so I crash in her bed. I'm drinking a lot, and I go crash in my bed. Next thing I know, I'm getting waken up by um, oral pleasures. I don't know.
And oh my, oh,
I don't know,
oh, oh,
DeAndre. I don't
oh my.
know who's doing it. Okay, I just know I left the party full of men's. And all of a sudden I'm getting oral pleasure. So the first thing I do is I'm like, whoa. And then, and this was the girl who was at the house, she was a very large woman, And then I figured out it was her, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Thank God it's a big girl." So, yeah, we went on with that. But anyways, that was yeah, that was a fun little story. That was a fun Halloween. I do have to say that. You know? But I woke
What?
up not knowing what was going on. I just knew somebody was down there, and it was like, "Oh," I was almost in like, I don't know, I was in panic mode. I was in panic
Pretty
mode.
much, basically, somebody would basically was in the freezer, eating a popsicle. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up, DeAndre.
No, you're doing all right, man. Don't worry about it. Trust
But
me,
this,
I've got much DeAndre, in my 20 years, I got 20 more years of dirtiness in my mind than you do. I
listen,
don't want to brag or nothing, but you know,
listen. If you was on any other platform like TikTok, we both would have got kicked off of there for this
you think
shit.
so? You
Oh
think
yeah,
so? Oh,
yeah.
we got
Because let me tell
somebody
you.
in the room. Oh, the source is in here. Hey, source. I
Hey,
wonder if he heard that story. We're just
look,
talking about you, the source. It was 11:09. It was 2 minutes ago. He might not be in here anymore.
but look.
Welcome in, source. If you're here, throw it in. Throw it in again. We got one person in here. I think that's him. But yeah,
But
throw
listen,
throw a comment in if you're still here, source. Sorry for the topic. It was a little racy. I thought it was just me and oh, he says popsicle.
oh, he heard me. He heard me.
I guess he did. Yeah,
Oh,
he popped in the racy chat that we were having.
if listen, if I don't watch this, rewatch this tonight, I'm rewatching this tomorrow. I have to. I have to. I have to.
You see, you did a wonderful job, DeAndre. You did a wonderful job going live. I just want to
Listen,
say, I want to say that right now. I wish the sip was in so that I could pop him in. You know,
yeah, it would. He might have got busy because listen.
Mm,
He's one of the greatest. Like we give each other so much good advice,
I'm not,
and
if
we
he's okay
basic.
with you, if he's okay with you, he's okay with me. That's
Oh,
my theory.
oh, oh
Anybody
yes.
that you approve, I'm 100%. I'm okay with. I don't care.
Yes, because he's one of my greatest friends, and I'm so grateful for him. He's helped me and has given me so much guidance, and I think I've given him so much guidance and everything. We talk about TV
Mhm.
shows. We talk about
You guys could
go.
do. You guys both do the pop culture thing, which is cool.
Yeah,
That's
we do, but um he's well better than the pop culture thing than I am regarding the music and stuff. Cause I love music. Don't get me wrong, I love music. I'm not into this
yeah,
new I'm not into this new music that they got coming out. I know I need to keep up with the new times. I'm the type of
yeah.
person I like the old music, the old school music. I like Smokey Robinson, the Supremes, the Folk Tops, and Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalls, Salt
I
and Pepper.
believe in miracles.
Yeah,
You remember that? You
I
remember that
love
story from the other night?
yeah, I remember.
You're never
Y'all
gonna hear that song again the right way.
mm-mm.
I
Cause
got
y'all
real big testicles.
Oh yeah, cause y'all was cutting. Yeah, y'all was cutting up. Y'all was cutting up that night.
Yeah.
But I really want to say before I before I wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate it.
You are always a pleasure, and you are always welcome in anytime. Any time, you're always welcome in. You will
Thank you.
always.
And I know I might not be on here all the time, and I don't be meaning to skip.
It's a you know what you get in where you fit in, and you get in where you can.
I
No offense
really,
whatsoever. I know I missed some of your videos.
and
You're gonna
hey,
miss some of mine, and I'm not gonna take offense to it
me
one,
either, because
one bit. But when
because
you're here, and when you're here, I'm happy. That's it.
yes,
That's
because
it.
because I see it as this. We might not make it to every single thing that we do, but at the end of the day, we got each other back, and we all gonna check out
High
what we
five on
got
that,
going on.
man. High five. We're gonna
But I really,
I would touch fingers, but that's all right.
okay, but I really want to say thank you for having me on your episode of your show. Thank you so much.
Like I
And
said,
this,
DeAndre, any time you're welcome. And I would prefer to be able to talk to you one on one than to be doing through the chat, you know. Like when you end right now, if I'm still it's 11 o'clock. I got till midnight. So I got 45 minutes. So what I might do is Source, come on up, man. You want to come on up and say hi to DeAndre?
yeah, he can say hey before I leave. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm about to get
yeah,
ready.
Source, you can come up and say hi.
I'm
You're
about to,
welcome to.
yeah, I can stay on to say hey to him before I leave.
All right.
I
Well,
will do that.
let's see if he wants to come up. If he doesn't want to come up, that's fine.
Uh,
He's in Hawaii, so that's
he always traveling.
six 6 hours away from us.
Oh wow.
So you're on, or I'm guessing, or 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. So for me, it's 11. For you, it's 10. Oh, wait, somebody's here. Squirrels, magnetic fishing. Squirrel, welcome in.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. DeAndre, this guy, first off, let me introduce you guys. All right.
Over here.
DeAndre Dobbs. Yep. Uh,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Squirrel does magnet fishing. Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Want me to
But
Okay.
explain
I've
to you?
heard of
Well, he's in Pennsylvania. You're
Yeah,
in
I'm in
Mississippi.
Pennsylvania, but what magnet fishing is, you take a big, huge magnet, maybe about this big around or so, you throw it in the water, and you get anything that's magnetic, like railroad spikes, railroad plates, fishing lures, fishing stringers,
Nails,
rods or reels, nails,
nail, pew pews, pew
pew
pews.
pews.
Yeah. Anything metal. Basically, you just basically throw a magnet down into the water and pull it up.
And you clean the waterways out.
Yes.
okay. Okay. Because I sure didn't know what it was, but I know now.
But it's interesting to me. It was one of my things that I wanted to do.
I don't know if this was going to work or not.
DeAndre, if you want to dip out, you have a wonderful night, sir. DeAndre was
Oh,
just leaving.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go on and let y'all have it. I'm about to go on and get off. Cause I got some stuff to take care of. I'm about to go on and fix this
Yes,
bed
sir.
up and take care of some stuff. Do some cleaning and chill
Nice to meet
out.
you.
But
I
thank
want I
you.
want to I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was such a pleasure and joy, and it's nice meeting. It was nice meeting you,
You
and
too.
thank you, Brandon.
Always a pleasure. Anytime.
Okay, and see
Do you know
y'all
how to
later,
get
chat.
See you later.
do you know how to get yourself out, or do I gotta boot you out?
Oh, Oh, I
I
can
think he
leave.
knows how.
Yeah, I know how to. I can let myself out. I got the
Okay, all
sparrow
right,
right here.
all right.
It's
I
like a
was just
next button.
asking because I don't know how to let myself out when I'm in. So,
You
Okay.
just put the old
all
X
right.
button on and say, see ya.
Okay. Thank you. Y'all
Bye.
have a good one.
Hey, DeAndre, have a good night. It was a
Yep.
wonderful conversation.
Thank you, and y'all do the same.
Have a good night. Squirrel, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. I just saw you that you were live. I didn't say anything in the chat though, so I just pop up and say hi.
No, of course. Of course. You're welcome in anytime. You're welcome in anytime in my house, man.
Yeah.
Welcome in. I was just bored. I was up. I'm up until about midnight my time. Well, your time too. You're in Pennsylvania. You got the same. It's 11:20 your
11:21
time.
here.
Huh?
It's 11:21 here.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we're in the same time zone. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that don't
And
work is the avatar. That's the only thing that don't work.
wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that, please.
I said
I
the
missed.
avatar don't work up here on this. See, when I'm white, it don't work up here.
Oh, your avatar doesn't work. It just is all white. Okay,
Yeah, it's
I
all
got you.
white.
Well, don't use your avatar. I want to see your smiling face. Anyways, it doesn't matter. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing fine. Oh, I know the source. I heard of the source before.
Yeah, no, the source is an awesome people.
I heard of him
Source,
before.
come on up, pop in. Oh, he's here. I'm gonna add him in. Here
Yo,
he is.
yo. So
Hey,
I'm
Source.
driving. So I might hear beeping sounds. I'm driving for a few more minutes here. So I'm just hanging out for a few.
No, I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's awesome you popped in.
Yeah, late night in Hawaii.
Yes,
I just,
sir.
I just did a beach live stream and like I got like thousands of gifts. It was crazy.
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
That's
Like
awesome.
like Crystal's World gave me like 50, and then like Chris with 2 S's gave me like 300 or something gifts.
Jeez.
It was crazy, like just nonstop.
That's totally awesome, man.
Some gifted memberships too. A couple people did that, so that was cool too. Fun. Yeah.
So I'm on live and I've got Squirrel here who does
Yep.
Squirrel's
Yeah,
Magnification.
I know who he is.
Yep. Yep. He's been on the
He's
source page.
Yeah, I've been on there once.
Yep. We got to learn all about all the different things, treasures you find and things.
Yeah. Bet you
yeah,
without knowing
that amazes me.
I've seen Squirrel around like my whole YouTube journey, like more than a year. I've seen him around. I don't know if it's just through fishy things or if I met him through other big YouTubers along my journey, probably.
Probably through other YouTubers.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Either way, it's awesome. I got three of the. Hey, there's the three best YouTube guys on at the same time. Look at that.
There you go.
How does that happen? How does
I
that
don't
happen?
know.
It's
How do
beautiful
the three
universe.
best YouTubers get on at the same time?
Yeah.
Beautiful
In the
universe.
same panel.
Yep.
Are you on the computer or are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone. I'm just driving home.
Talk about that one there.
I'm the beach.
Brandon.
I just worked all day and I'm driving.
There's a
I'm
bum
on
down where
my
you're at.
computer. I'm on my computer.
All right.
Yeah. I have to do the when I do StreamYard, I do it on my computer. I was on a live tonight and then DeAndre got on my live. I was just on the video, but I prefer to be able to talk to people one-on-one rather than the type chat. I really don't like that. I mean, it's okay. You can communicate, but a lot of times the communication gets misunderstood. Let's just put it that way. When I'm talking to you one-on-one, you can hear what I'm saying. You hear the way that
Right.
I'm saying it, and I can say, hey, fuck you, or hey, fuck you. You know, there's a big difference in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can say whatever you want. It's your
Arsehole.
stream.
Arsehole.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just about
there's a
home,
difference,
man.
but there's a difference, but when you're just typing it in, and I don't like that. I like being able to talk. As you know, Source, I I would much
Oh, you're
rather
right.
go on live and be able to talk than
Yeah.
Right.
you
All right,
know.
y'all. I'm heading out. Gotta eat some dinner and watch Dexter and chill out for the evening.
Well, thank you for stopping
All right.
in.
Catch you later.
I do appreciate you
All
stopping
right,
in.
y'all.
Have a good one.
Blessings. Take care. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha, amigo.
Right. Aloha. Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you. Have a good night.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Do I got to cut you out or?
He froze up.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna.
There you
Well, there's a
go.
button. I can.
Was he from Hawaii?
He is. Yeah. No, he lives in Hawaii. Yeah.
That's what it says. He's from Hawaii. Is that where he's from?
I don't know if he's from Hawaii, but I know he lives in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. That's why he has a tank top on. Probably because it's warm down there.
Oh yeah, probably.
I didn't know
If
he.
you're in Pennsylvania, and let me ask you a question. You're in Pennsylvania. How freaking cold is it over there?
34.
Wow. I'm complaining because
with the wind chill.
I'm complaining because it's 50 here in Florida. You know?
Oh, love 50. I love 50 degrees.
Yeah, I know. You probably be wearing shorts, huh?
No. What's the warmest in the daytime?
It's in the 60s, 70s. Yesterday.
I'll take that.
Yesterday
I'll take that.
was.
60s and 70s and during the daytime. I'll take that.
Yeah. It was 60s or 70s during the daytime. So
During the daytime, I'll be wearing shorts. At night, I'll be wearing long pants.
look at me. I'm in my house and I turn my air conditioning off. So we're not I'm not putting the heater on. I mean I refuse to do that. I don't care. If it's 50 degrees, we can deal with it.
You don't need the heat down there at 50 degrees. You don't need that.
We can deal with it. Exactly.
Since you're down in Florida.
Yeah. We're okay with it. We just got to bundle up a little bit. That's it.
That's all.
You know.
Just get more covers. That's all. More covers.
Exactly. Squirrel. Exactly.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. We're fine. The kids
My
are fine.
mom and my stepdad are down there in Florida. They live in Florida.
Oh yeah? What part?
They're probably let's see how far away from. They're probably only like 15, 20 minutes away from Disney World.
Oh, all right. So they're close to Orlando. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're close to that. They ain't that far. About 15, 20 minutes away from Disney World.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, when it's like 50 degrees out, they always have a heated pool. That way you can go swimming in a heated pool when it's 50 degrees outside.
Well, I have a pool. The pool is empty. It's been I've been pumping the water out of it.
Or did you take all the water out of it?
No, I've got a heating system on my roof, but the pool itself is disassembled. So, the pool itself, I'm getting ready to drill holes in it and fill it with rocks and soil.
Nobody uses the pool anymore?
No, not at all. Not
All
at all.
right.
Yeah. It's a waste of it was a waste of chemicals, and it was a waste of it had a crack in it, so it was leaking more water, and the water that I had to keep constantly flowing into it, it was
Right.
well water. It was well water. So we had to constantly keep throwing. It was costing me like $250 a month just for
Sheesh.
the freaking chemicals. Just for the chemicals to keep
Right.
it balanced, to keep it swimmable, you know.
Right. I got you.
And then I got done with it. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm done with it. You know. So, squirrel, you got a big flag with a star. What is that?
That's what you call
Yeah.
the Bonnie Blue flag. Bonnie Blue.
Uh-huh.
That's what they
What,
use
what
in parades. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
real. It's not
Wait,
real.
wait.
It's a replica of a rebel flag.
So it's a
It's what the, it's what the Confederates
oh, okay.
use during the parade. It's called a Bonnie Blue. If you hear the song Bonnie Blue on the computer, then you understand what it means.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up. You said Bonnie Blue?
Yeah, Bonnie Blue.
I'm gonna write that down right
It's a
now.
Confederate flag.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't put the
Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue is the name of the song, right?
yeah, Bonnie Blue. It's a Civil War song.
Okay. No, I gotcha.
Civil War
I
song.
love. I'm a kind of a history buff, you know, not the big time, but Civil War I like, but World War II is actually where I'm interested the most in. As
I'm
far
mostly
as
into
that
Civil
goes.
War stuff. I just know bits and pieces about it, but
Okay.
not the whole thing.
Well, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, because I know bits and pieces of Gettysburg. I know a little bit about Antietam. That's about it that I know
Yeah.
of.
Well, I watch. Well,
And plus,
the
where
fact
you're
that
at, there was a battle down there in Florida with the color guards. They were
I didn't
black.
know that. I
They
didn't
were
know
black.
that.
They were a black unit. They were a union.
Uh-huh.
They were a union down there. They were fighting somewhere in Florida.
I didn't know that.
But I don't know the name of the unit though.
That's interesting. That's something that I actually would like to learn because I like the history of Florida. I like to learn that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there was the 54th, the 54th Massachusetts, and the 51st or the 52nd Massachusetts. They were all color unit.
Okay.
They were down at that in South Carolina, fighting down there
Well, I know a lot of
at Fort Wagner.
uh-huh.
They were fighting down in there. Now it's if you want to see the fort, you have to go by ferry to get over to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And but now it's a army base down there around that area.
Okay.
It's a big old army base. That's the only way you're going to get to it is by ferry. You get to see the Fort Wagner.
I got
And,
to see Fort I got to
but,
see the original fort. If are you interested in those old forts and stuff like that?
yeah, I'm pretty interested in it.
Okay.
But I haven't been
I've actually
down
got
there
some
though.
video. I actually got some video where I went in when I was in Savannah, Georgia. I went to an old fort over there, and I got a lot of video on that.
Oh, that's good.
Come check it. I mean, come look at it if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I've actually got some of that on my page.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have only 2 things on the. I got 3 things on my page on mine. A couple of things. I had a
About
couple.
the
I had a
about
couple.
the
I had a couple guys. I had one guy playing the drums. I had another guy talk about the Second Massachusetts in Gettysburg. I
yeah.
did a video when I went up on Copes Hill. I went up to the tower. Went up to the top. I walked all around. I started pausing the video here and there, and then I started climbing a bit more, and then unpausing
I
and telling everybody where I was at.
I've actually Squirrel. I actually got a video of somebody shooting a Civil War cannon.
Is it
Yep.
replica?
What's that?
Is it a replica or is it real?
I'm assuming it's a replica.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I don't know, but this was at the historical fort that we went to, so it might be real.
Uh,
Because they had the real cannons up there from it was in a fort. It was in a it
right.
was in a fort. But I mean, you can look. I was in Savannah. I took the time to go. I was on a business trip. Um, for the food, for the cooking and stuff like that.
Right.
But I had a day where I didn't have anything to do, or let me rephrase that. I had a day where I didn't have anything I was required to do. So on that day, I left and I took an Uber to the fort. The guy dropped me off, and I was just at the fort all day. And I took a lot of pictures and a lot of stuff, which is really cool
That's
because
good.
it's the old fort. The new fort that they have, that's where they train all the Marines at, you know.
Oh, alrighty. And what they did when I was out playing around, when I was on the Confederate side, they actually shot the a replica of a cannon off, and they actually shot a dud. And there was actually an airport over there, and they just shot it, and that thing just went back in the woods somewheres.
Okay.
Shot it like a parrot shell, but it was empty.
Gotcha.
And then they
Gotcha.
then they
100%.
had these big round ones that had big round cannonballs. They shoved down in there. It didn't go out very far, probably about 30, 40 yards. It wasn't very far.
When I was a kid, I imagined cannonballs being like freaking huge, but they're only like that big.
Not only about that big around.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that, but when I was a kid and I
Yeah,
was
that
watching
was what you
cartoons,
call solid shot, where they're like during the Civil War, they use them to mow down guys. It's like a bowling pin,
mhm.
and then they have the exploding shell where they have a fuse down them, and when they shoot that off up in the air, it'll blow up in the air, and then shrapnel will go everywhere above their heads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then
War is
when
mean. War is
when the guys
mean.
get a little closer, they go with round balls, probably about that big around, and it makes a big old makes the cannon look like a big giant shotgun, and it just sprays everywhere.
I was about to say it's like a shotgun, right?
Yeah, it'll probably knock out probably a good 50 guys out.
Yeah.
See what it is it's they have the powder in the back, the round balls in a wrapped up in paper wad
Cheesecloth.
or whatever you want to call it.
Cheesecloth.
And they just tap it down in there, pop the hole in it, and they just put a little thing in there, and they just pull it where it ignites the fuse down through the barrel. This is part of cannon, and then it shoots off and just sprays everywhere.
Yeah, I was watching them. I've actually got him firing the cannon on one of my lives, or not. I'm sorry, on one of my shorts. You know, I was happy to get when they were doing a demo of it. they were
Right.
doing a demonstration of it, and that was cool. But then I got to go up and I got to look at all the cannons that they had, etc. But if you're into that, you know, I got a few videos about that, so that's pretty cool. I like that you're interested in that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm
You know what I
intrigued by
mean?
some of the old forts they had back then. I'm intrigued by it.
Because I looked at everybody that I was at the thing with, and I was like, does anybody want to go to the old fort with me? And nobody that I was with on the business trip wanted to go. So I went by myself, you know,
Right.
because it interests me, you know, and like, I mean, if you were with me, I'm sure you would have wanted to go. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
you know what I would have done? I'll take a ghost box with me.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. But when I went, it was like the people that I was with did not want to go, and they were like, I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna miss this opportunity.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
mean,
I'm gonna
if
go.
it was just if it like I said, if it'd be you and I, I'd be walking around with a ghost box in my hand,
Hmm.
try to get voices to come out.
Yeah.
Go do some ghost hunting.
Well, yeah, I'm sure at this place you probably I'm sure you could have. This is where they actually stole the slaves actually can stole a Confederate boat
Oh
and brought it over to the Union. And it was one of those ironclads that they
yeah,
had. It was one of the more sophisticated things. So a slave that was on board mutinied and took over and actually sailed the thing over with like 30 slaves, something like that,
woo,
and delivered to the Union Army at that time during the war, you know.
yeah. The ironclad. If you read about it, it's
Because
pretty
that was
interesting.
that was the Confederates. If I understand history right, that was one of the Confederates' advantages was
Yeah,
having those ironclad ships, you know,
but
and
but because what the Union had, they didn't have ironclads. They had the regular boats, and
exactly,
then
exactly,
that's how the Confederates won that battle because the Confederates had the ironclads, and all it did is when they tried to fire at the Confederates in the ironclads, all it did is made them dead
they bounce right off.
it banged right up against it.
Yeah, it just dented the side. That was it, you
But
know.
it'll ring someone. It'll be burn through that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'll just bounce off and won't do nothing until they pop a hole in there somewhere.
Yeah,
They even had one that rotated. The Confederates had one that rotated around like this around the whole thing. Start rotating. They had probably like 6 guns around it,
uh,
and they had I don't know how they worked it though, but each cannon was loaded, and all they do is pull it, and then they'll just rotate around again. They shoot it again, reload it, and then bring it around the next one and reload that and all that kind of good stuff.
yeah, definitely. It was just crazy to actually see it, and you know, they had frame models like toothpick displays when I went to the fort
Right.
of how I say it's toothpick, but they were actually like little models of all the different boats that they had and stuff like that.
I got it.
And it was really a cool experience for me to go to, you know.
Yeah, there's another hobby I do. I do a little bit of metal detecting. I do a little bit of this.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of
Well,
that.
that's what I was saying. You being in Pennsylvania, you can find all sorts of stuff, you know,
Oh yeah.
from that era, you know, from Civil War, you know.
There's some spots where I can go, and there's some spots I cannot go.
Yeah, you were explaining that. I think you were explaining that last time I talked with you. But
Yeah, because I knew one guy. He actually went on, like I said, when you came up. One guy actually found a shell on a battlefield, but it was on the guy's property.
yeah, so he couldn't take it.
Oh yeah, he could have had. He took it
Yeah,
because it was on the guy's property, and there ain't nothing the game park can do about it because it was on private property.
yeah. No, I meant he took it, but the guy that owned the property is
Yeah,
the
he
owner
didn't
of
want
it.
it. He didn't want it.
Well, that's good then. Then that works out for everybody, the treasure hunter and the the owner.
Yeah, the other guy told me there's an old Lowe's building up around Carlisle. A couple people found Civil War bullets around in behind that.
Wow, that's amazing. I love that. That's
But
awesome.
I'd like to know where it's at though, in Carlisle. I'd like to know where that old Lowe's building is so I can go back behind it.
Yeah. No, I
So,
hear you. Squirrel, I'm gonna get off at I plan on getting off at midnight. That's in like 15
that's all right.
minutes. So
Well, we got about,
I'm just letting you
we got
know.
about 15 minutes to go. Unless you want to cut it off early.
No, I think I'm fine. As long as I got somebody to talk to, I'm good to go.
Oh, all right.
As long as you're here, as long as you're okay,
I'm fine.
all right.
You don't have very many people in here.
No, I've had 0 people in all night.
If
Until
you had one person said, "Hey, I don't know who that was," further up.
what's that? Before
Can't
the
make out
source?
name out.
I don't know. If it was before the source, I don't know.
It was way before that. Then you had you had the source. Then you had it's DEOND.
DeAndre Dobbs. DeAndre
Yeah.
Dobbs.
Yeah.
No, he was who I was with live. He was live with me.
Oh, all right.
Something's happening. He was the one that I was with lives on. He was the reason that I came on because I came on to talk to him.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, DeAndre. It was just me and him for most of the night.
Oh, it was.
What's that?
I said that was.
Yeah. It was just me and him most of the night.
Oh, all right.
Source popped
then
in, and then you popped in.
Yeah,
So
because
that's
I saw
awesome.
that you were live. There were like 2 people in. So I'm gonna go in here. So I'm gonna go in here and see how he's doing.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in. Saying
Yeah,
hey.
I did a mail call shout out today too.
What's that?
I did a mail call shout out.
No, yeah, I saw you on one of my comments. I commented back, I believe.
No, man, I did a mail call shout out from somebody.
I don't know what you mean by that.
A mail call?
Yeah.
When you get like stickers or you get gifts through another YouTuber.
Okay.
You do mail calls. That's what I call them. I call them mail calls.
Okay.
I'll show you what I got. Let me just put my camera up here. Let me just mute my mic real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you're okay. If you don't come back, then I'm gonna go ahead and close it out for the night. We're just waiting on Squirrel to come back. My daughter's gonna be mad at me, but I am going to smoke another cigarette. I do have the window open. So. There you are, Squirrel.
Now this is what I call a mail call shout when you get stuff in the mail by another YouTuber.
Mail. Oh, all right. I understand what you mean now. Mail call. Like, oh, all right. I understand. I understand.
And I did a mail call. I did a mail call on these.
What's that you got? Some
Hey, I did this way. That
gloves.
way you can see it.
Some gloves. Yeah.
Waterproof gloves. That'd be for magnet fishing in the wintertime.
Oh, okay.
Keep your hands dry.
No, that works.
I got that.
You need,
That's why I did the mail call for. I did the mail call on that.
yeah, that's awesome. I've sent. Well, no, I've received, but I've asked for. I've asked for. I got a comic book from another YouTuber, but I've sent a lot of things to other YouTubers, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's what I do mail calls for.
Like DeAndre, I sent him different hot sauces from around here locally, you know,
Right.
because he likes hot sauces, you know.
And then like my stickers though, I had my stickers, but I don't have that many left. I have to go order some.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these. I showed you these once before, and get them out.
In all honesty, Squirrel, I'm fading out, man.
Right there.
Oh, wait a minute. It says Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. That's awesome.
I get them from off of Facebook. That's how I get them off of.
That's an awesome patch. Is that a patch or a sticker?
It's a sticker.
All right. That's an awesome sticker.
This one here came from Sticker Mule. See the difference?
It's a little different, but yeah, but it's still good. I like it. I think it's good.
They went about $80 for 50 of these.
Jeez, that's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
money.
off the Sticker Mule.
That's
These are
like $1.50 a piece. About
these
right.
here are only $1. 50 for 50.
50 for 50.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper because they're $1.
Yeah, but I would go with those because they're cheaper. You know.
That's why I went with them because they're cheaper because they're $1 a piece.
Yeah, the other ones are about $1.50 a piece. So
Yeah,
you know. Hey.
and that's what these. That's the other one that came from them. They're more expensive. The Sticker Mule.
Yeah. Okay. Squirrel, I'm getting tired and I'm gonna have to end it.
All right.
I thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. I
I'll catch you
appreciate
later
it.
then.
You catch me anytime. Anytime I'm on, you're welcome into my house, man.
All right, because I seen when you did you were live with somebody else at one time. You were live with somebody.
Yeah, on Saturday nights I go live with on Saturday nights I always go live 9:00
In the evening.
With the Solomon Project.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I saw
I
you.
join him. Yeah, I join him every Saturday night at 9:00.
Yeah, 'cause I seen you did a collab live stream with him.
Yes. Yeah, I always join him every Saturday night. I've been doing it for almost a year now, believe it or not.
All right.
I've known him for almost a year.
Okay,
So
dope.
he's a good friend and I enjoy the conversation that I have with him. You know?
Okay, dope. Like I said, I have a mail call video out already up on my channel. You just have to check it out.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Check you out as much as I can, man.
All right,
And
I'll catch you later.
you check me out when you can, and when you can, you can. And when I
Alright.
can, I'm gonna check you out as well there, brother.
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right. Take care. It was
Bye.
Take care. All right. All right, now we got to figure out how to end the stream. Okay, it's right here. Have a wonderful night, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We've got DeAndre Dobbs. DeAndre Dobbs 3029. That's his channel. We've got The Source that came in. Please check him out if you guys don't know The Source. Source 479. At The Source 479. Please check him out. Also a wonderful person. And Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Where's he at? Oh, he didn't make a comment. Sorry, Squirrel, I can't throw your channel up because you didn't make a comment. But Squirrels Magnet Fishing. If you go on my channel, look at my comments. He's always commenting on my page. By all means, come check him out as well. Good guy. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful night, and I gotta go. I gotta get to bed. But you guys have a wonderful night.